Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Quick look here at Fetch.AI, seeing what's going on. This is one of our daily drivers now, so I'll just go ahead and keep an eye on it as much as possible. Again, thank you, Jeremy, and a handful of others for requesting I cover this. I have Elliott Wave pulled up here. This is basically just letting us know that if this is the top, which we don't know yet, by the way, if this is the top, these are the levels we could see the price pull back to. Really common for them to pull back to the most recent high, which is this 0.618.5 fib level. So just a heads up. It's a possibility. Is it a guarantee? No, just something I want you to be mindful of and aware of. Okay, so we'll discuss that here in a bit. So if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Hope you can learn something today. If you want to become a better trader, CryptoCash.tech is a site. We do have a lot of new members coming over, and they're enjoying some nice, healthy profits here. This is our day trading scalping bot, ETH, Litecoin, ETH, Matic, ADA, and Link. All good there. One stop loss for AVAX. I think that was an AVAX short. Okay, so again, typically hitting 8 or 9 targets without a stop loss, and then kind of resetting there depending on the direction. So things are looking good there. We also took some nice profits from Injective, 33% yesterday. Congrats to our community members for some phenomenal trades here yesterday. Well done, Red Coke, JR 905, Master Sword back on track, and same thing, of course, with Provident 71. Good job, everyone. Obviously, there's a lot of other traders. Those are just the ones that shared, but generally speaking, Solana and Injective were two moneymakers for us yesterday. Let's see if this one is one of we might want to consider, because it does look like it's primed and ready to rock and roll. And what I mean by that is just there's some cool patterns we can kind of look at on smaller time frames. But for right now, let's just discuss quickly the bullish momentous trend that we're in right now. No reason to consider shorting. Stochastic RSI is swinging up. Everything's looking very, very positive on the daily. Okay, and now keep in mind, daily time frame doesn't tell us that the price could drop by 20-30%. That's absolutely the thing that could happen, right? Price drops right now, comes down to test 0.618, 0.5, that's a 30% drop, okay? Pretty big deal. That could happen. Now, is it gonna happen? Probably not, considering the amount of money flowing into this coin, right? MFI is still very high. RSI is also right there at its resistance. Stochastic is swinging down the 4 hour. This is really common in this situation when you have somewhat of a pullback there. Keep in mind, these look like small pullbacks, but that's like almost a 15% correction, right? So again, when you see these kind of things here in the charts, the best thing to do is to adjust your stop loss higher if you're in profit, and to consider, trimming some of your position depending on your overall plan for the trade. And yes, I said plan for the trade. If you get into a trade and you don't know what you want out of it, you're doing it wrong. Okay? You have to have a goal every single time you take a trade. If you don't, you're kind of just shooting blind, hoping for the best. Price turns around, you lose all your money. It makes no sense at all. Okay, secure profits whenever you can. That's really the bottom line. This is trading, folks. Trading equals profit. It shouldn't equal losses, because losses are what comes with poor planning. All right, those are all things I teach in my trading university. Make sure to check that out. If you're part of my community, please watch those videos. They're there for a reason, to help you understand the mindset of being a better trader. I've been doing this for 20 years, folks. I've reset a few accounts when I was younger, and I can tell you, don't do it ever again. I haven't liquidated any trades in years, okay? Again, stop loss here and there, that's okay, that's normal, but generally speaking, we have a pretty high success rate. Oddly enough, last month was our first 100% month. We didn't take a single loss. Granted, we did open this month with a stop loss, of course, but that's just the natural law of averages, right? Generally speaking, 1 out of every 20 trades isn't a bad stop loss in my personal opinion. Whatever. Okay, 4 hour time frame. Last but not least here, we just want to recognize here that this 0.236 fib level at $2.50 is holding fairly strong. So with us staying in this upper region, it would make sense for us to retest this 280 mark and continue upwards from here. Again, we don't know that yet though, because we are establishing technically lower lows and lower highs on the smaller time frames. We're also barely above the 20-day estimate on the 1 day. Sorry, this is the 1 hour, and that's typically not a great sign either. And if you draw out this ascending trend, we technically lost the most recent ascending trend. So the truth is, this short-term ascending continuation pattern, I wouldn't say is invalidated. It's finished, right? Therefore, we need to be smart and be careful, because we should be in a range right now. We should be stuck within this range here. And you can kind of see it pretty definitively, right? 250 as a round number, upwards of just say 285. Okay, so the price is just going to continue to waver here until it decides to break up or break down. Okay, so range bound activity is good. That's when you can see a reversal. So the truth is, this uptrend could be reversed by breaking to the downside of this continuation pattern here. Long story short, I wouldn't worry about it at this point. Ichimoku Cloud still gives us the green light to leave all long positions open. You don't need to consider trimming your position. I would just recommend moving your stop loss higher so you can secure profits if the price comes all the way down. You walk away profitable. Once again, there's that word again, profitable, okay? That's a common denominator for anyone who actually takes trades and treats it like a serious job. Okay, don't just callously jump into this coin and have fun. It's okay to have fun, don't get me wrong. You should have fun. That's the bottom line. But it's easier to have fun when you're winning than it is when you're losing. And I know dang well, if I've ever been in profit to a trade and I get too greedy and the price comes down and turns out to be a red trade, that feels way worse than taking profits too early, okay? Profits equal profits equal profits. I don't know what the heck I'm going on with that. You get the idea. It's kind of just seems pretty straightforward and obvious to me. Either way, we're range bound for the moment here within 250 to 285. We got to kind of wait and see what's going to happen next, but all signs are still pointing up for the moment, okay? So all the more reason to not consider a short. I don't know why people get this compulsion to just short the heck out of everything that's overextended. It's a terrible idea. This is a bull market, folks. There's no reason to short. There's occasional reasons to short when you have confirmation. We took last month we took 3 or 4 short trades with success. But if you look here, these shorts carry a lot less profit margin than the longs. Okay, again, you're fighting uphill if you're trying to take a short right now. Okay, you're making life harder on yourself. Why not make it easy on yourself? Okay, that's just the general idea. So again, we're going to pay attention to this here. We do see somewhat of another flaggish pattern forming here. While it's not like perfect by any stretch, we saw what happened with the last one, right? Nice little bull flag pattern, broke out to the upside. This one could literally be doing the same thing. So we'll see if it does break free from that range, but generally speaking, this is a situation where it's a little too early to consider taking profits, but just adjust your stop loss accordingly to ensure that you are not left out in the rain. Hope that makes sense. Please like the video though before you go. Honestly, YouTube has been terrible about recommending my videos, and everyone that gives me feedback says it's really awesome and it's better than the average person. So if you think it's better, comment below and like and subscribe and follow. And appreciate you helping. Okay, here's some help for you. Fetch.AI is going to be adding themselves to, or not adding themselves. It's a trading pair that will be available on Bitunix soon. Okay, so use the link down below to register. Phenomenal exchange, highly recommend them. No KYC or VPN required. You get $5,500 in benefit rewards when you register with my link. Really cool stuff. Check them out. I do appreciate you watching though. Have a great rest of the day. We'll see you next one. Take care.